Hello, my name is Robert Brill. I'm a fibromyalgia advocate and PhD candidate, and this is my fibromyalgia podcast series. Today I'd like to discuss how do I deal with disease. I talked to numerous people with fibromyalgia, and more than a few have commented on the lifestyle I lead and my positive disease management approach. They say, how do you get through every day and stay positive? How do you beat depression? How do you motivate yourself to push through the pain day after day? It's not that the answer is simple, it's not, it's pretty complex. But I committed to it, and so far it's been the one thing keeping me from being totally disabled and totally insane and depressed. Long story short, I decided many years ago that I needed a strategy for my disease. I needed a wellness plan, I needed a schedule, and I needed a number of things I could control in order to manage my illness. And I needed to commit to specific treatment modalities, or it would all be for nothing. Finally, I needed to address my sleep hygiene. This took me many months to achieve, and I wanted to quit several times. Don't quit. My strategy was to beat my illness. I was not looking for a cure. Chasing a cure, I believe, is a waste of energy. My wellness plan was a broad group of clinicians, of which I managed the whole program. My schedule was a complex paradigm of activities, sleep, rest, and positive actions. The items I controlled were sleep hygiene, nutrition, fitness, stress control, alone time, stopping bad habits, eliminating negative influences, and forming new healthy habits. My treatment modalities became assembling my clinical team according to my needs and based on my research, my necessary medications, my optional supplements, my fitness program, my nutritional approach. My private time included meditation, music, self-hypnosis, cognitive behavioral therapy, and enjoying simple pleasures in life. That's it. That's how you live with chronic illness. That's the basic shell of what it takes to manage your illness. It's something that your clinicians will not do for you. Oh, and you have to accept your illness in full before you begin. You have to accept what's happened to you, and you have to adjust your attitude and conform to the following. You learn to educate yourself and advocate for yourself. You learn to stop being a victim. You're not dying. Stop catastrophizing. And even if you are dying, it can be dealt with accordingly, with dignity and acceptance. You have to be willing to change your lifestyle. You have to turn your weaknesses into your strengths. You have to allow the dark cloud to lift a little. You learn to replace negative thoughts with positive ones. You learn to accept your illness in full. You get to acceptance, and that can be the healthiest thing that you can ever do for yourself. You learn actions that can take you today, that you can do today, that will improve your situation, and you learn to stop negative behaviors and start positive ones that turn into positive habits. Behavioral therapy can help you develop new and better ways to cope with the challenging dynamics brought on by illness. It is so beneficial. And finally, you learn to rejoin your life. I used to be a whole lot of things I was happy about, I was proud of, and I was committed to. I haven't forgot what those things were, but I've learned to replace those things with new things. Things that fill those holes, things that bring me joy. Different things from what I did before I got sick. I'm a different person today, not worse. I'm more passionate, I'm more patient, I'm more understanding. I volunteer my time every moment possible to help me create positive actions in my life that'll help to make me whole again. I reached a point in my life that it occurred to me that having a chronic illness, which challenges me physically most days, has become a gift. In all my pain, in all my suffering, in all my shortcomings, I still feel that I've received a gift. Every one of us with chronic illness can experience this gift. And then we have to decide what to do with it. There's nothing in the world like paying it forward, sharing positive pieces you've learned about your disease with those who haven't arrived there yet. Everything I've discussed has happened to me and many others. If you haven't arrived there yet, then listen to this again and figure out how to get these things. I'm not selling anything here. This is a lifestyle choice that you have to make and commit to. And again, no one will help you do it. It's all on you. You own your wellness. You take your steps in the right direction, and you manage your health, not your clinicians. They will only deliver you to a degree of freedom from illness. The rest is up to you. At the end of the day, you may still be in pain, you may still be tired, and you may still have many of the same symptoms. I'm not really telling you how to eliminate your symptoms, because most of us cannot eliminate most of our symptoms. I'm telling you how to cope with living with your symptoms. People do it every day and have for hundreds of years before you. It is possible. So what do you do when you do everything you're supposed to do, and you're still so symptomatic that you don't know what else to do? Well, you face your pain head on, and you address these issues again, and you keep addressing them over and over again. Maybe your symptoms won't go away, then what? Then you mix up your program and you try again. You dig deep down and you find the strength to do it again. You don't quit, because quitting means everything will get worse. Your symptoms, your relationships, your job. Your physicians will know you're getting lazy in your program and are no longer managing your illness, and they may stop partnering with you, and your life is going to fall apart. Sick or not, you are still in control of your life, and if you can't afford for it to fall apart, then don't let it. You reach down as deep as necessary and find the strength to stay one step ahead of your disease. I challenge you to take a trip somewhere where there are severely disabled individuals, people without limbs, or terminal individuals. And take a hard look in the mirror, and you assess your situation, and then you assess their situation. There's always someone who has life much harder than you do, and many of them live their lives to the fullest. That's what you're going to do from this moment on. You're going to live your life to the fullest. Figure out how.